Dobrý den, dámy a pánové, vítejte. Před chvílí vyšlo nový video od Epoch. Jedná se overview na patch 1.0, takže se na to půjdeme společně podívat. Co se změní a jaký budou změny oproti aktuální alfa verzi nebo pre-release verzi. Jdeme se na to podívat. Takže pojďte se na to podívat. Ahoj.
Game director for Last Epoch and founder of 11th Hour Games. I want to welcome all of our
OK, takže game developer a leader 11th Hour Games.
The official launch of Last Epoch and give a huge thank you to all of you who have been with us throughout early access. Because of your tremendous support, we're launching a game that was just a dream not too long ago, and we're extremely excited to share it with all of you.
Tak to je dobře.
As an after-hours passion project founded by a Reddit post in 2017. A group of us ARPG enthusiasts banded together and set off on our dream to create the next great loot-based action RPG. This was to be a game made by us players who were passionate about the genre and would always listen to the community that plays these games as their hobby, because that's who we are too. That was a pretty lofty goal, considering we had absolutely no funding.
OK, takže prostě parta fanoušků se dala dohromady a z Reddit postů vznikla skupina lidí, kteří se dali dohromady, aby vytvořili nový akční RPG, který se bude lišit aspoň nějakým stylem od klasiky, jako bylo Diablo. A Path of Exile
had never worked in the games industry, and we were mostly just die-hard action RPG fans wanting to ensure that our hobby had a bright future. Through Kickstarter and the support of our incredible
Okay, takže vidíme, že ani většina z nich nebyla předtím vůbec developři, byli to prostě jenom fanoušci a hráči akčních RPGček a postupem času, tím, že to prostě dělali, se to naučili. A momentálně ta hra vypadá dost solidně.
We've grown from a development team of just 5 or 6 to over 90 people from across the world.
Takže z 5-6 lidí na 90, hodně dobrý.
Our unconventional studio has been able to achieve things that typically require much larger companies. And I attribute that to our team's intense collective desire to make the next great action RPG, the game that we want to play as fans for all.
OK, takže tvrdí, že si myslí, že to, co oni dosáhli, tak na to běžně potřebuješ o dost větší studio, ale tím, že oni měli tu touhu potom vytvořit další skvělý RPGčko, nebo akční RPGčko, tak stačil ten tým, který současně mají, což je dost velký úspěch, podle mě. Co tak na Diablu pracovalo minimálně 500 lidí.
We're incredibly excited that in just a couple days we'll be launching the 1.0 version of Last Epoch, marking the beginning of our journey with you in the world of Etera, a world where we plan to release new powers to discover, gods to slay, loot to find, and in-game challenges to conquer for years to come. For those of you
years to come, nice years to come.
Top-down action RPG, where you will travel through time in a desperate attempt to save the fated world of Etera. Along your journey, you will choose to ascend into one of 15 different mastery classes, each with unique skills and playstyles, as you take on divine gods, immortal empires, and the all-devouring void.
Vlastně nesmyslný ty bossové.
Each with its own customizable and transformative skill tree.
To víme, prostě obrovský skill trees, který můžete specializovat, customizovat, ale klasika, jako vždycky, berte to trošku z grain of salt, jak se říká, protože klasicky budou existovat nějaký cookie cutter buildy.
Find a deep loot system with over 300 unique items, each with its own
300 unique itemů.
Find anywhere else. Powerful idols that fit strategically into your inventory, and our renowned legendary system, which can take even the most unassuming uniques and turn them into the most powerful items in the game. You'll need all of that.
OK, takže můžeš prostě opravdu craftit z nějakých relativně špatných itemů něco, co bude úplně top tier, nejlepší item ve hře. To je cool slyšet.
When you enter our expansive in-game that includes ancient dungeons, an endless ranked arena of champions, and shattered time.
To je přesně to, jak říkali, nebude tam leaderboard. Už tady vidíš, že to je leaderboard, protože to je nekonečná arena, kde budeš soupeřit mezi sebou, kdo dělá nejvíc wave.
Champions and shattered timelines in the monolith of fate. If you're new to the world of Last Epoch,
no vidíme, že tady toho je asi 100krát víc než v Diablu.
Is a game that you can dive into without any prior information. But if you're looking for help, there are a ton of great starter guides made by our awesome community of content creators who have put in a lot of effort into providing entertaining and informative content for Last Epoch fans. There's also an in-game guide that
mluví o mně.
all the information you need to go from a beginner to having an advanced understanding of the game. Now let's talk about what's new in Last Epoch.
Co je nové? To je to, co jsme čekali.
The final remaining two masteries, the Falconer and the
Warlock.
The Falconer emerges as the third mastery for the Rogue, showcasing an impressive command of tactical traps and deadly falconry. With her fierce avian companion, she weaves through the battlefield with quick wits and unscrupulous tactics, forging an unbreakable bond with her Falcon ally through the falconry skill. Initiating Falcon strikes and
Jasně to vypadá mega cool, prostě.
aerial assault, the
Máš nějakýho vtoka ptáka, co ti bude pomáhat.
the Talon or the Blade. Along with
Jasně, no.
exciting new unique items that empower
Takže přesně jako se mají bát víc tebe nebo tvýho ptáka. If you know what I mean.
new playstyles if you're lucky enough to find them. Today, I want to show off Falcon Fists. This rare unique all in
Takže jsou tam i nový unique itemy samozřejmě pro obě dvě ty klasy, jak toho Warlocka, tak pro toho Falconera.
empowering your Falcon's attacks while turning your melee hits into an
takže-
explosive Falcon punch.
OK, takže tady to buffuje toho ptáka a vám to pak zvyšuje samotný damage.
Finally, stepping out of the darkness is the long-awaited Warlock, a new class master for the Acolyte set on tearing into
Má teleport nějaký.
twisting and corrupting their spirits. The Warlock wields an arsenal of new curses, each uniquely designed to dim the mind,
Jako to vypadá, ty kouzla vypadají hodně dobře.
bolts, feast on the souls of your enemies, and break open the ground, unleashing destructive necrotic energy and unyielding undead husks. What Warlock is complete without an arsenal of unique items to curse and corrupt their foes? One such treasure is quite literally the spine of your enemies, turning your chthonic fissure into a set
Spine of your enemies.
flame whips.
Pěkný,
Warlock and
pěkný.
Falconer aren't the only travelers who will be wielding new skills in Atera. The Primalist is adding two new powerful skills to his arsenal. Gathering Storm, which calls down bolts of lightning
Doufám, že budu...
around you,
Ga- Gathering Storm, doufám, že to bude dělat víc než 18 damage.
redesigned Tempest Strike,
Nebo kolik to bylo?
power of wind, frost, and thunder, with all three elements coming together at the tip.
Všechny tři elementy.
The Paladin is receiving a powerful new skill tree to complete his divine arsenal.
Jasně, že Paladin dostává taky novej ten
Allies with
skill
auras and
tree.
sigils, the Paladin will harness the power of Healing Hands, a skill capable of keeping allies
Healing Hands, jasně, že budeš healovat.
the enemies of Atera,
Tak
especially
healuješ kámoše a damageuješ nepřátele, jasný.
abominations. We continue to improve, update, and strengthen every mastery in Atera. Countless skills have been rebalanced and modified. Our current page count for balance and updates is clocking in at 32 pages. You can find all of the details
Že ty změny budou na 32 stránek, to je myslím číslo, co říkal i Blizzard, když dělali nějaký patch, že budou mít 32 stránek.
on our forums.
A pak to bylo asi 10, tady ty třeba budou mít reálně 32.
I'm excited to share with you the immense amount of visual and gameplay feel improvement.
Jako vypadá to hodně dobře, jako, o to žádná.
1.0, we have overhauled and updated all of our character rigs and every single character animation in the game. This means that characters move more dynamically.
Všechny
Animations
OK, takže všechny animace a movement jsou vylepšení, takže to prostě je víc smooth a vypadá to opravdu jako crisp, jak bychom řekli.
more impactful, and individual character
Jo,
identities and
dobrý,
movements are
dobrý.
able to shine through. You will also notice interface enhancements everywhere you look. We've taken a lot of time to
OK, takže interface vylepšili
provide better information
a
across
lepší informace rovnou u toho, že nebudeš muset do toho kodexu chodit.
and shadows, with new tech that will be immediately noticeable to all
Jasně vylepšený stíny.
and tremendously improves the overall visual quality of the game. Additionally, we've added scene variants, random weather, season,
Jo, to vypadá jako luxusně teda, opravdu.
of the monolith. We're also
už
bringing
se těším.
new and updated enemies to the world
fuj.
that you will find all throughout the game, including in mini campaign zones that have had significant updates. You'll notice wolves, bears, saber-tooths, and more have been updated, and of course, for you Primalist players, your companions are no exception.
Jasně, takže pokud budeš primalista, budeš mít taky lepší grafiky na těch petech.
Damage numbers that react to the direction of impact, increased hit sounds in the
No jo, big number, důležitý.
settings, and increase the visual weight of some hit effects. This has combat feeling better than ever. We've added a significant amount of new 2D and 3D visuals for character gear and items, including new item tooltips that truly showcase the outstanding loot in Atera. Earlier this year, we released information on our much anticipated item factions system.
Jasně, buď trading nebo solo self-found. No, na to se taky těším.
You choose to align with the Merchants Guild and gain access to the bustling bazaar and an economy of travelers and trade, all collectively bargaining.
Přemýšlím, no. Přemýšlím, jestli jako první budu hrát solo self-found.
Set your sights to the stars and increase your chances of finding the ultimate weapons
nebo trade.
through prophecy. Either way you choose.
Jako mám asi chuť hrát solo self-found.
You won't have to worry about your friends losing out on the perfect upgrade that happens to drop for them while they're away. With a new resonance system, you will have a chance to gain resonance with your friends who you fight alongside. Using a resonance will allow you to gift items directly to your friends.
Zajímavý.
Resonances are powerful resources.
Nikomu nic nedám. Tady to vypadá giga dobře.
New item affixes, new item bases and much more.
Nevím, no, přemýšlím, jestli budu hrát toho Warlocka nebo něco jako jinýho, no. Jako nějakého castera, určitě nějakýho mage určitě budu hrát, ale ještě nevím co.
Once again, I want to sincerely thank all of you from the bottom of our hearts. We are a team formed from the ARPG community, and to be able to make it this far with Last Epoch and share this creation with you is a dream come true. We cannot wait for you to experience the full release and the awesome plans we have for the future.
No, já se taky nemůžu dočkat. OK, takže 21. to už dávno víme, na to se mega těším. OK, takže tohle to byl úplně fresh launch trailer, tím pádem víme, co se bude dít. A já se na to moc těším. No, takže dámy a pánové, tohle to byl ten update, co se bude dít a jaký změny, takový ty základní přinese ta 1.0. Vypadá to fakt dobře, já se na to těším, takže uvidíme se na streamu a pokud se vám video líbilo, tak nezapomeňte dát subscribe, like a nějaký ty komentáře. Díky moc a mějte se, to je všechno. Čau.